If you're hitting the roads this summer for an Alberta road trip, you might want to check out the Rumble Alberta Touring Challenge. It's a new tool that helps you find some hidden gems across the province. I'm joined with Sheila Willis to talk a little bit more about this. So, Sheila, can you just tell me what is the Rumble Alberta Touring Challenge?
Rumble Alberta is a tourism initiative led by Canadian Motorcycle Tourism Association. And don't let that fool you because it is for all rubber tire traffic and all age groups. What we've done is created route maps at rumblealberta.com. There's 44 different routes, each with their own set of attractions and services, places to stay, etc. So what we're asking people to do is buy an event ticket and start taking selfies along one of those routes or multiple routes. And at the end of the season, being October 3rd, we've got a whole whack of really cool prizes to give away. So it's it's let's get out and explore Alberta.
So, for these challenges, people have to buy the pass, as you mentioned. So, how can people go about
Yeah.
doing that? And then, kind of, what are some of these prizes, or what are some of the challenges that people will have to do along the routes?
Okay, so the event pass is $100 and that's good for all routes all summer long. And what it does is allows you to participate for the prizes, but also we have an ever growing number of businesses offering specials to event pass holders. So, for instance, I mean, we have everything ranging from restaurants giving discounts to both trail rides in up in the Jasper region and also down in the Banff region, offering 15% off their rides. So a huge variety. So they would buy their purchase their event pass at rumblealberta.com. Now, for those that don't want to buy a pass, they can use the maps at no charge. They just are not eligible for prizes and specials.
So you mentioned that there's 44 different routes taking people kind of all
Mhm.
across Alberta. How did this idea kind of come to be, and what are some of the cool gems that you that are on this that you think are people should check out?
So one of the things that we have are all of the old historic grain elevators. I don't know. I'm a historian, so that sort of stuff thrills me.
Mhm.
Also, a lot of people tour Alberta looking for those big icons. The huge mushrooms in Vilna. There's potatoes down south. Like there's all a wide variety of big pierogies. Um, so they can go to those and take their selfies. But we've also got out of the way places. Like I live in the Slave Lake region over by Smith, and there's a really nice old church that's still open, but it's just on the corner in the middle of nowhere that you can go find it, right?
Mhm.
So from well-known sites to little-known sites, there that's what we're trying to get on here.
And when I was
So
going
people can either return to something they've seen already before or find something absolutely new.
And one thing I noticed when I was going through it is that it's not taking you down, a main highway. This is kind of taking you a little out of the way to see things you might not normally see if you're just driving between Edmonton and here in Lloydminster or vice versa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, what was kind of the idea behind this, and how did this kind of get started?
Well, Renee from CMTA and I last year did a test run and it was a poker rally and it was just northern Alberta and it was so well received. It was how can we build on this? And then when COVID hit, you have all of these little small places that really suffered with their travel services. So then the second question became, how can we get people into these businesses and small communities to see what they have to offer? And Rumble Alberta is what we came up with.
So, for people who are interested in checking this out, maybe even just taking a look and digging for themselves, how can they find and access the different routes and buy the pass and stuff?
So it's all on rumblealberta.com. And there's 5 different regions of route maps available, as well as an adventure series. And right on the top left, it says buy your event pass. And if you're a business that wants to become involved and offer a special, we're still open to that too. We get our email is cram full every day, so we're getting all those up on the map. The map always grows.
Awesome.
Maps, I should say.
Thank you so much, Sheila, for taking some time to talk with me today. Do you have anything else to add before we go?
We just want everybody to go out and let's rumble.